Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this WWE Wrestlemania 35 ring attire video. There's quite a lot to go through here. There's some ring attires that are very obvious, but then there's some ring attires that potentially have got some hidden meanings and hidden messages. We'll go through those ones first and then we'll get to the more obvious ring attires towards the end of the video. Let's start with AJ Styles, who was sporting black and gold, and there was a few people here speculating that this might be something to do with AEW. Of course, AEW, that is their colour scheme. Could it be that AJ Styles, who has recently just signed his new contract with WWE, could it be that he was just paying them a little bit of respect on the grandest stage of them all? Of course, Randy Orton was kind of representing WWE in this feud, whereas AJ Styles was representing the indie scene in a way. And I know that AEW is hardly an indie promotion, what with their billionaire backing them, but still, maybe there was a nice little WWE versus AEW vibe going on in this match. Next up, Seth Rollins, also in black and gold. I'm not sure Seth was paying AEW respect. In fact, there was speculation on our live stream that this could be a really nice callback to WrestleMania 31. Of course, Seth Rollins closed the show at WrestleMania 31, standing tall with the WWE Championship. He was wearing black and gold that night. Of course, he would win the Universal Championship this year in very similar ring attire. Online as well, there was speculation that he could be dressed as Hawkeye out of the new Endgame trailer. I honestly don't know about that one, but it seems like people are looking now for these Marvel, DC superhero references, and that is something that Seth Rollins likes to give us. Of course, he's dressed as Game of Thrones characters in the past. He's dressed up as Marvel Thanos in the past. Deadpool was his inspiration one year, so there's every chance that this was Hawkeye inspired. Next up, and no big hidden meaning here, Shane McMahon comes out dressed in black. Of course, we've seen Shane wrestling in predominantly white shirts up till this point, but now here he is dressed in black, of course, really embracing his heel persona. Next up, some nice little nods. John Cena giving a nod to New York with his New York Yankees top. I believe that is a Babe Ruth shirt. And it was Babe Ruth that was playing just before Cena came out, obviously with his word life gimmick as well. And then Sonya Deville, she tends to do this on a regular basis with the rainbow coloured cloth in her back pocket. She normally has rainbow colours somewhere. That is just her nod to the LBGT community. Final speculation one, Becky Lynch. This one really confuses a lot of people. I wish she would come out and just bring some clarity to this. I get a lot of people saying that she's dressed as Kill Bill. To be honest, I don't see that. Kill Bill, I believe, was yellow with like a black stripe, whereas she tends to wear black with a yellow stripe. I have seen Batwoman, Batgirl in that kind of attire. But someone online actually pointed out that she could be Black Canary. Black Canary is a lesser known character in the superhero world. I believe it's a Marvel character. Honestly, not sure. But apparently that would explain the hair as well. So it could be that Becky Lynch was coming out dressed as Black Canary. All that to one side, we've got a few more ring attires that are a little bit easier to decipher. We got Mickie James dressed as Captain Marvel, which is very, very cool. I'm surprised that no one in the main event did that. Ronda kind of wore what Ronda wears. Becky, we think, might have been channeling Black Canary. But yeah, kind of surprised that no one went with that Captain Marvel vibe other than Mickie James. Of course, Lana, who was in the Battle Royal, she was dressed as Wonder Woman as well. So at least there was a few superheroes represented. Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, they were channeling Maleficent. So the one had the horns, the other one had the wings. Maleficent is a villain, I believe, out of Snow White, maybe? I don't know. This is getting weird. Buddy Murphy seemed to be channeling the Joker in his ring attire, and if you look carefully on the logo, it says best kept secret. So Buddy Murphy really could be the best kept secret. Now that he's dropped that Cruiserweight title, be very interesting to see if he gets called up to the main roster now. Curt Hawkins, we heard about it during the match. He was wearing green for the New York Jets. Again, don't know much about this, but apparently those are their colours. So that's why he looked like a giant leprechaun. And of course, the final one, the most glaringly obvious one, easily the most epic ring attire, which I honestly don't know if Mattel will be able to make as a figure. I hope they do. Rey Mysterio as Mysterio. So we were joking on the live stream that means next year he's going to have to dress as Rey from Star Wars. Apparently there might even be a superhero called Rey, which has got to be like the worst superhero name ever. So we'll have to see what he comes up with next time. But easily the best ring attire of the night. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully, I see you again next time. Bye for now.